Napoleon Bonaparte built his legend through ambition, strategy, discipline, and an almost obsessive belief in his own destiny. Cristiano Ronaldo built his in a very different arena, but the psychology behind both men is surprisingly similar. That is why Napoleon would have admired Ronaldo. Ronaldo was never satisfied with simply being talented. From the beginning, he treated football like a campaign. Every weakness had to be eliminated. Every rival had to be studied. Every season had to become another step toward dominance. Napoleon understood that mindset. He rose not because he was born into the most powerful position, but because he believed preparation could defeat privilege. He studied battlefields, recognized opportunities faster than his opponents, and built his reputation through relentless momentum. Ronaldo approached football in much the same way. He was gifted, but talent alone was never enough for him. He trained longer, recovered better, rebuilt his body, changed his game. When pace was his greatest weapon, he attacked defenders from the wing. When age reduced that advantage, he transformed himself into one of football's most dangerous penalty box finishers. He did not cling to the player he used to be, he adapted to remain powerful. Napoleon would have respected that because great commanders do the same. They do not keep fighting yesterday's battle. They change tactics before weakness becomes defeat. Ronaldo also understood the value of image. His celebration, posture, confidence, and public persona are not accidental. They create an atmosphere before the match even begins. Defenders know what he represents. Stadiums react when he enters. Opponents are not only facing a player, they are facing the legend built around him. Napoleon understood the power of myth better than almost anyone. He knew victories mattered, but the story of those victories mattered too. Reputation could intimidate enemies before the first move was made. Ronaldo created that same psychological advantage. His confidence can look like arrogance, but it has always served a purpose. He does not merely hope to influence a match, he expects to control it. Even when his team is struggling, he behaves like the decisive moment still belongs to him. That belief has produced some of his greatest performances: late goals, knockout comebacks, penalties taken under crushing pressure, moments where hesitation would destroy most players. Napoleon would have recognized the value of that mental certainty. In both war and football, doubt spreads quickly. Leaders are expected to project confidence before everyone else feels it. But Napoleon would probably admire Ronaldo most for his hunger. Many players dream of reaching the top. Ronaldo seemed determined to remain there longer than anyone expected. One trophy created the desire for another. One record became a target to extend. Victory never gave him peace, it gave him another standard to chase. That hunger is both his greatest strength and his burden. Napoleon had the same problem. Ambition drove him upward, but it also made stopping impossible. There was always another campaign, another rival, another piece of history to conquer. Ronaldo's world is not a battlefield, and football is not war. But both men understood competition as something deeply personal. Losing was not simply an outcome, it was an insult to the identity they had built. That is why Napoleon would admire Cristiano Ronaldo, not because Ronaldo plays football like a soldier, but because he treats greatness like territory. It must be earned, defended, and expanded. Talent opened the door for him. Discipline kept him inside. Reinvention extended his rule. And belief turned a footballer into an empire of one. Napoleon would recognize that immediately, because before great men conquer the world around them, they first convince themselves that they were born to do it.